A very good morning and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. President Emerson Mnangagwa is currently in China, where he is attending a summit there. And he put it together with what he's calling a state visit, where he's expected to meet the Chinese leader or president. I do not know if he will be able to do so, but at this point in time, he met some people in the diaspora, and while he was there, he backtracked on the issue of Agenda 2030, something very important at this point in time. You know, he is known for, in terms of his character, in terms of usual deceiving others. You know, before Robert Mugabe was forcibly removed from power, he pretended that he was not interested in that seat, but we all know he wrote a letter in exile and he promised the people of Zimbabwe that he was coming back to lead them after numerous denials. So we need to hear what he said, then we comment and understand what is really happening and what is really going on.
Ndakataura kuti ini I'm a constitutionalist. Zvinoreva kuti ndotevedza mutemo neumbiro mutemo ndinotevedza chaizvo. Zvakarezve ndino mumwe wakarinyora. Saka ava mutavo makuwana navo muchiti kuda shefa vangazowedzera makore abo handiti. Ndine ndima yangu yandakapiwa nevanhu veziva kana yapera kuchaya muzotora ndima dzavowo. Yes. So this question of having third term does not arise, especially under my watch now. I'm in my second term and I already know the death rate is about 2028. So kana kuna mwana kufunda vafundire kuti bodo azvisizo zvinofungwa nababa.
So this is what President Emerson Mnangagwa initially said about his retirement plans. But as I said earlier, you know, this man cannot be trusted. Whatever he says cannot be trusted. But what is at stake right now is not him continuing being the leader of Zimbabwe. It's about his family members taking over from him. That is the major cause of concern within ZANU-PF. You know, these people, they know each other. And the family is preparing to take over. The family has been strategically positioned from the mother to the kids to take over. And they are actually learning on how to run government as a business or as a family business, not as a government. So if you take a look on whatever he has said and what he has been saying for a very long time, you go back to ZANU-PF to say he is the commander in ZANU-PF. He is also the commander of the defense forces. And he is talking about retirement, but the people he is leading are actually going against what he is saying or going in a different direction. This is the reason why we have all this confusion within the political spectrum, is because of how he is conducting himself and how the ZANU-PF people who are his supporters are behaving. These are two things. So one way or the other, someone between them is not telling the truth. But remember, there is a conference in October. This conference is going to bring to light what this man really thinks. If he's saying this from his heart or is deceiving the people, that is going to be confirmed during the conference, which is going to come in October. It's not far. We are in September right now. In October, we are going to have that conference, and everything is going to be laid bare. So I do not know, guys, your thoughts about this issue, where you stand at this point in time, and what you think. Zibosiso, thank you very much for coming, and it's a wonderful morning. We are taking a look on what President Emerson Mnangagwa said while he's in China. But taking a look on another point, or on another angle and view, he claimed it would be a constitutionalist. A constitutionalist does not start midway. When he got to power, he came through a coup. That was unconstitutional. Robert Mugabe himself said, I was forced to resign by circumstances. I just wanted to save a situation and not cause bloodshed. And that is the reason why he had to leave power. That is Robert Mugabe. And that point brings Emmerson Mnangagwa as an illegitimate leader post 2017 coup. He became an illegitimate leader. And how can he be a constitutionalist when he came to power through a coup? Dumisani, how are you? Thank you very much for joining us. And also, if you go then beyond 2018, you have seen the opposition being decimated against the constitution itself. The removal of Nelson Chamisa from the leadership of the MDC Alliance, from the leadership of the Triple C, you can actually see that this has nothing to do with the constitution. If you go to the 2018 to 2023 elections, there was no constitution being followed. So he can't claim to be a constitutionalist when all those activities and all those things happened in broad daylight. So one way or the other, this is what Emmerson Mnangagwa said, but can he be trusted? So if you take a look from different angles we have raised so far, it's very difficult for us to tell. But the major issue of concern right now within ZANU-PF, it's not Emmerson Mnangagwa going or not going. It's about who is going to succeed him, because he doesn't have a choice. He's going to leave anyway, but who is he going to leave in power? Is he going to hand over to General Chiwenga and others, or he is going to hand over power to his own son? And that then gives us this question to say, can Emmerson Mnangagwa's son contest and win? Even within ZANU-PF, can the ZANU-PF people vote for Emmerson Mnangagwa's son? The probability is close to zero. So this is the reason why you want to hang on till after the 2028 elections. So when he says we are dealing with 2028 in Zorora, he can still contest for 2028, and then he hands over power to his son. He can justify himself by doing so. So he is the man who can break the constitution, twist it to suit his own narrative. Let's go to Chief Justice Malaba. Chief Justice Luke Malaba is illegally the Chief Justice of Zimbabwe. No matter how they're going to deny it, no matter how they will intimidate us, that is a fact. The way Justice Malaba is the Chief Justice is wrong, because he was not supposed to benefit from the amendment of the Constitution, but he benefited anyway. And because Ndova, he said we are the army, the military, the justice, we are everything, which means and nothing will say. So this is what is happening at this point in time, and we are waiting for the conference to happen in October. That is going to show us where the nation Zimbabwe will be going in terms of politics. What is my position on Nelson Chamisa? Nelson Chamisa is still in the game. Nelson Chamisa is still politically relevant and powerful, and that is the reason why everybody is running around to try and destroy him. We will talk more about that initiative. We are going to bring that live program, and we thank God that we are able to come live at this point in time in September, and we hope and believe that God will permit us to come live on each and every day basis. Kumbirai, thank you very much for coming, and I would want to thank everybody who is live with us after a month-long break due to several circumstances which forced us not to be able to come live. We are hoping that we'll be able to come live each and every time. And I want to thank everybody who is live here with us, and I want to thank God for affording us an opportunity to be here. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. We'll continue to speak and talk about important matters as the day